See, y'all got jokes in the chat. You know what? Sometimes when you're a YouTuber, you are a little late for a live stream. But your boy's here. StreamYard is telling me that I'm live. I see we got people in the chat. So I know, and y'all know, and now the entire Vyp Nation knows that we are live. And yes, I am here. Yeah, I dealing with something going on, but yeah, your boy's here and we are live. So now that I'm here and the technical difficulties have been put aside, we can do what we got to do. I like y'all. Y'all are great, man. Y'all are great. Got 20 people in the chat. 20 people in the chat. It's Friday night. You all know what is going on. Y'all know what's happening. Y'all know what's about to happen next. You're not new. Most of you all are Friday Night Vyp veterans. But if you're not, this is the part of the live stream where I'm going to need you to turn your volume down. Because if you don't turn your volume down, I will not be held responsible for what your neighbor thinks about you listening to some loud dude on YouTube. That's on you, not on me. That's on you, not on me. Woo-wee! All right, now that we got the disclaimers out of the way, we can officially begin with tonight's shenanigans. So, let's go to work. All right, make sure I don't knock it down tonight. Like last night. That was kind of embarrassing, but whatever. So, current time, 6:35 p.m. Central Standard Time, which means you are in the right place, you are on the right YouTube channel, and you are about ready to hear the single most electrifying live stream introduction in YouTube today, baby. Oh, yes, you are in the right place. You got it locked to the right YouTube channel, and let's go to work. Woohoo! Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hopefully, tonight I don't knock the mic down because that is what that is. But sometimes your boy gets a little bit excited. I mean, I can't help it. I can't help these things. It is what it is. But let's go to work. My favorite part of the entire live stream, because I have no idea what's about to happen after the intro. I have no idea. What's up, people? This your boy Viper, the man about tech, and we are live. Welcome to Friday Night Vyp, baby. Woo! Woo! Oh, yes. It is that day again. We are back. We are live on YouTube. Oh, yeah. Yes, we are fully in the building. So, before I start tonight's festivities, let me see who I got in the chat tonight. First on the list, I see my man Mike West. What's up, Mike? How you doing? We got Alan Osborne in the cut. What's up, Alan? How you doing, man? How you doing? We got the Apple Monster out there chilling tonight. What's the Apple Monster? How you doing? We got the Norwegian sensation Even A. What's up, bro? How you doing? And of course, it would not be a live stream without my head of security, El Jefe Review. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, baby? We got Jason C in the cut. What's up, Jason? How you doing? And we got Mr. Man from down under himself, Doug Houston YT. What's up, Doug? How you doing? And of course, F Nick is in the cut. What's up, F Nick? How you doing? And we got my live stream enforcer. Where to go? Why does this do this? That's what his mouth is on my nerves. But my live stream enforcer is out there. Genosis is in the cut. What's up, Genosis? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And we got What's in Your Pocket in the building. What's up, bro? How you doing? And Drift Access is here. What's up, Drift? How you doing, baby? How you doing? We got the Bionic Scoop. What's up, bro? How you doing? And Manny Sanchez is here. What's up, Manny? What's up? And we got Colin. What's up, Colin? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And we got Fred Lee. What's up, Fred? How you doing? And Battery Power. What's up, Battery Power? How you doing? And oh my Lord, we have my sweet Shannon Vlogs. Hey, Shannon, how you doing? How you doing? Woo! Okay, who else is out here? We got my man from the UK, Marvin Wallace. What's up, Marvin? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And we got Tish, the artist Haven. Hey, Tish, how you doing? How you doing? And who else is out here? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Let me keep scrolling. Uh-oh. Tech for your needs. I see you, bro. What's happening, baby? What's happening? Who else? Mia May shot and miss anybody? I don't think I did. And I think that, wait a minute, let me keep going. Oh, no. We got Night Karma 296. What's up, man? How you doing? And, this mouth on my nerves tonight. What is going on here? What is happening? And Darren NY81. What's up, Darren? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And Mediocre Tech. What's up, Mediocre Tech? How you doing? And we got the baddest man on social media today, John Prosser, Mr. Front Page Tech himself is in the house. What's up, John? How you doing, baby? How you doing? Market Fan is out there. What's up, Marcus? How you doing? And Tech 702 is out there. What's up, bruh? How you doing? Oh, we got the squad. We is deep in here tonight. We is deep. Oh, CJ knows Tech is here. Oh, my goodness. What's up, CJ? How you doing, baby? How you doing? Oh, my Lord. What is going on? Okay, I think I hit everybody. I don't think I missed anybody. Good. So, we got 32 people watching, and you see the topic of the live stream. Tonight, I'm going to get into some of the real talk about being a YouTuber. So, if you're thinking about becoming a content creator, if you're thinking about jumping into this YouTube platform, you want to watch this live stream because I'm going to give you the real details about being a YouTuber. Now, I was making note before the live stream, and I got like a whole laundry list. But before I get to the laundry list, somebody gifted me $20 worth of coffee. I need to figure out who this was. So, let me see what's going on. What we got? That's not what I want. Where's my email? There we go. There's the email. There's the coffee. Where we got? Oh, we got some sneaky people in that. Oh, somebody sneaking around. Somebody did it anonymous tonight. Okay. All right. Whoever brought the coffee, thank you. I appreciate it. You did it anonymously. Okay, cool. All right. Some people like to do it like ninja style. All right. So I see Janoson's out here repping the cut. If you guys want to donate to the live stream, to the cause, the buy me a coffee link is there. That way YouTube doesn't take 30% of your donation like they do. But you also have the option of gifting me with a super chat. That is there too. If you want to buy some Vyper merch, like your boy happens to be wearing right now. Was that the one? Yep. No, that's not the one. If you want to buy some Vyper merch, like I'm wearing here, hit up the Teespring store that Janoson just pasted in the chat. Definitely check it out. Vyper merch is legit. So, as I was alluding to, I like a whole laundry list of things about being a YouTuber and things like that. So, before I begin, by no means am I a YouTube guru or a YouTube expert. This is my third year on the platform, so by no means do I know everything. But I have been on the platform for 3 years, and I've observed things and I've learned things. And I figured I would share some of that knowledge with you. I've had some success on the platform. By no means have I blown up on the platform, but I have experienced success. I have been here for a while now. So I figured I would share some of my deep with you. But first, shout out to my head of security, El Jefe Review, for opening up the super chat war tonight. What's up, El Jefe? I appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much. All right. So let's get into the real talk about being a YouTuber. I think the first and foremost thing I need to mention about being a YouTuber, a couple of things. Number one, it is not a pathway to instant fame. And number two, and more importantly, it is not a pathway to instant riches. I think a lot of new creators get the wrong idea about YouTube. They see people like Marquette Brownlee, iJustine, people like that, and they feel like they can come on the platform and reach that level of success right away. You are foolish if you think that. iJustine and Marquez have been doing it for 10 plus years. They did not reach their success overnight. They spent years honing their craft. They spent years, hours upon hours, hundreds of thousands of hours practicing, making videos, practicing their craft, getting better each and every video they put out. They learn what the audience wants and doesn't want. I mean, they put in a lot of work to get to the level where they're at. And that's why they're famous, and that's why they're doing big things on the platform. So if you think you're gonna come on here immediately and reach that iJustine Marquez level of fame and fortune and things like that, I got news for you. You're gonna be looking kind of dumb when it doesn't happen right away, because Ain't nobody coming on here being an overnight success. It's not happening. So let me just throw that out the way. What's that thing that Sean Cannell says all the time? YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. Let me repeat that. YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. And shout out to Manny Sanchez for the coffee, man. I appreciate you, Manny. Thank you very much. I just thought that notification come through on my email. So shout out to Manny for donating some coffee. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are legit. So like I was saying, YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. You will be putting in a lot of work, a lot of hours. You might be putting in years before you even see some traction on YouTube. Hell, I've been on here 3 years, and on the main channel, I got a little bit over 3,000 subscribers. And I mean, I've seen some traction, but still, I'm trying to work to get to my moment on YouTube. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm still putting in the work each and every day to try to get better. So when that big moment comes for me, then I'm ready to rock and roll. But I've been doing it for 3 years, and it still hasn't happened yet. So again, if you're on a platform and you think you're going to come on here and get instantly famous and things like that, I got bad news for you. It's not happening. You got to earn that. You got to earn your keep on this platform. You got to earn the right to get to levels like a Unbox Therapy or Argentino or Marquez. You got to earn that. That does not just, it's not gifted to you. Nothing is handed to you. You got to come in here and put in the grind. You got to put in the work. You got to get better. You got to learn how the platform works. That's another thing that a lot of creators don't really talk about. You have to learn YouTube. Roberto Blake says that variety channels are dead on YouTube. And he is pretty accurate. That is absolutely correct. When you come on the platform, if you decide to become a YouTuber, you got to come on here with a plan. You just can't come on here without a plan and then upload whatever you think you're going to upload and expect success. It's not going to happen. YouTube will eat you alive. When he says variety channels are dead, what he means is that when you come on YouTube, you just can't like post videos about any subject matter. You can't be all over the place because then the audience does not know what they're going to get from you when you upload your videos. Human beings are like, we're like conditioned, right? We condition ourselves to expect something from a person or a company, and that's what we come to expect from that person or that company. If we don't get that, if we don't get what we expect from that person or that company, we are quick to move on to find the next person or company that will provide that need that we are seeking. When you walk into a Starbucks, you're walking into a Starbucks for coffee. You're not walking into a Starbucks for pastries. I mean, yes, they have pastries, but they are not known for pastries. 99% of people are not walking into Starbucks for a pastry. They're walking in there for a coffee. When you walk into a Dunkin' Donuts, you're not walking in there for their coffee, even though they have frozen coffee. You're not walking into a Dunkin' Donuts to get a coffee. You're walking into Dunkin' Donuts because they have established themselves as the premier donut shop in the U.S. You're walking into Dunkin' Donuts to get a donut. Hell, it's in the name, Dunkin' Donuts. You're walking in there to get a donut. So when an audience comes to your channel and they try to figure out whether or not they want to subscribe to you, they want to know that they're going to get a specific subject area of content from you. If you're all over the place, they don't know what to expect from you, and they're not going to subscribe to your channel. Or if they do subscribe, when you come out with a vlog one day and then a review the next day, they're going to unsubscribe because you're not giving them what they came for. You have to be consistent. You have to have a schedule, and you have to stick to it in whatever it is that you decide to do on the platform. You have to stick to that and keep doing it over and over and over again. It sucks trying to grow a channel on YouTube because you literally have to put yourself inside of a box. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. You don't have to put yourself inside of a box, but if you want to grow a channel, you got to put yourself inside of a box. The YouTube gurus call it niching down. Basically meaning that you have to pick a certain subject area and then become the expert in that subject area. Like Starbucks became known for coffee. Dunkin' Donuts became known for donuts. IHOP is known for pancakes. You have to pick a subject area on YouTube and become known for that particular subject area if you want to grow a channel on YouTube. The audience has to know what to expect from you before they will commit to you. And you have to do it consistently over and over and over again. And you always have to deliver to build that audience and that credibility. I've talked about this a lot on these live streams, but my man John Prosser, who's watching or listening, he always talks about how the number one thing that he cares about is being right. And the reason why John cares so much about being right is that every time John Prosser is right, that is that much more trust that he has built up with his audience. He is building that credibility every time that he is right. So the more he's right, the more his audience can be comfortable trusting what he says as he builds up his credibility because he's right more often than he's not. It's the same way we're trying to grow a channel and establish your expertise in a certain subject matter. You have to be right more often than not if you want to build up that credibility with your audience in order for them to trust you enough to keep coming back over and over again. That is how you grow on YouTube. You become an expert in a subject area and you keep being right over and over again, building that credibility, building that trust with your audience so they know that, yes, you are an expert in that subject matter that they're coming to you for over and over again. That way you are building up your relationship and that trust with the audience, and then more people find out about you, and then you get an audience and your audience grows and builds, and it goes on from there. El Jefe Reviews, who's in the chat, is a expertise, or expert, I should say, not expert, I can't talk. El Jefe is an expert in the field of audio. If you want to know about headphones or wireless earbuds, you're going to El Jefe. Like he said, you have to become the go-to guy or girl on the subject. El Jefe is one of the go-to guys in the field of audio on YouTube, and that's why he's almost on his way to 30,000 subscribers in 2 years. I think he's been doing YouTube for what, 2-3 years maybe, but he's on his way to 30,000 because he is one of the lead subject experts on the field in the field of audio. Why can I not talk tonight? El Jefe is one of the lead experts in the field of audio, and people come back to him for his expertise and knowledge on audio and headphones and wireless earbuds and wired earbuds, everything like that. They know that El Jefe is their go-to guy. If you want tech news, you are going to Front Page Tech. You're going to John Prosser because, again, he has built up that credibility. Every time he uploads a video on YouTube, he is delivering tech news, and he's adding his personality into the way he delivers his tech news. And he's doing that over and over and over again. There is a reason why Front Page Tech will hit 200,000 subscribers this year, because they have established a pattern of content. They are giving you tech news each and every upload. I go to Front Page Tech for tech news. El Jefe goes to Front Page Tech for tech news. A lot of you all in this live stream are subscribed to Front Page Tech because you know that is a go-to source for tech news. And not just tech news, John Prosser's personality adds spice to the way that the tech news is delivered, and nobody is doing that on YouTube except for John Prosser, which is why he's on his way to 200,000 subscribers here in 2020. The reason why I am now niched down to Apple content is because I have learned this lesson the hard way. This is why I'm giving you all the details tonight on the real talk of being an actual YouTuber. I spent my first 2 years on YouTube doing variety tech. I covered Apple, Samsung, Google, all that stuff. I cover news, reviews, how-tos. I've done it all in 2 years, and it practically got me nowhere. Not to say that 3,000 subscribers is like chump change. It's not. But there are people that have been on the platform for less time than me that have blown by me in sub count. And they have blown by me in sub count because they picked a third subject area, and they have become the go-to person in that subject area. Perfect example of this being Tao. I know a lot of you guys are familiar with Tao and her content. She is a Samsung channel. Everything that she uploads is Samsung related. It's about the Galaxy devices or Samsung tips and tricks. She just hit, or not just, but she now is over 100,000 subscribers because she is one of the go-to sources for all things Samsung. Brandon from This Is Tech Today. He is one of the foremost Google Pixel experts on the entire platform. He is now over 100,000 subscribers because everybody knows if you want your Pixel leaks, if you want your Pixel news, you are going to This Is Tech Today. He has become a subject expert in Google Pixel and all things Google Pixel related content. That is why people keep coming back to him over and over again. That is why Brandon from This Is Tech Today is now over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, because he became an expert in the Google Pixel realm. Renee Ritchie, one of my favorite people, the world's greatest Apple tech journalist. What did I just say? Renee Ritchie, the world's greatest Apple tech journalist. hit over 100,000 subscribers in a year on YouTube because he focused on Apple content. That's his strength. He focused on it. He hammered it home over and over and over again. He is one of the foremost Apple content experts in the field of Apple tech and Apple news. He is now he's about to hit 200,000 this year too. So you have to pick an area of expertise and become known in that subject area. Again, this does not happen overnight. This will take you years because, again, you have to build up that credibility with your audience so they know that you are indeed an expert in that subject area. Yo, dude, you have to pick a subject area. You have to pick a niche. It sucks. But if you want to grow a channel on YouTube, you have to pick a niche. It is how the human brain works. It is how we are conditioned. We don't like not knowing what we're going to get. We are creatures of habit. When we go to a certain channel and things like that, we are expecting a certain type of content from that channel. When I go to Everything Apple Pro, I'm expecting Apple news. If he does some Samsung stuff, I'm going somewhere else. I'm like, that's not what I came there for. So I'm not expecting that. Like I was joking about 2 or 3 weeks ago. If Marquez Brownlee puts out a video baking a cake, I am tuning off. I don't watch Marquez for his cooking. I watch Marquez because he is one of the foremost tech reviewers on the planet. That's why I watch Marquez. Again, you have to become a subject matter expert in a particular area of expertise, whatever it is that you feel comfortable with. You have to become an expert in that subject matter so people can build that trust in you. And that is how you grow on YouTube, because that is what it is. You know, if you see a YouTube channel that you've been watching for a while and you're wondering why that channel is not growing like the other channels that you might watch, it's probably because they're not picked a particular subject matter and they're doing more variety content, and the algorithm doesn't know what to do with that. Because again, the other reason why you want to pick a particular subject matter on YouTube is so that the algorithm knows how to disseminate your video. If you keep doing the same content over and over and over again, you are now training the algorithm on how to disseminate your videos. The algorithm will know where to place your videos. What is that? I keep forgetting. What is that saying that they say on YouTube? YouTube, or the algorithm, doesn't look for people to watch your videos. It looks for how does the saying go? It's something along the lines of they don't look for people to like send your video to. They try to place videos like they actually, you know what? Goddamn. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that if I come on YouTube as a viewer and I'm watching Apple content and I keep watching Apple content from different creators, the algorithm knows that I like Apple content. So the algorithm is going to start feeding me more and more Apple videos. So what the algorithm is doing is that it is looking for people to place your video in front of. It is looking for a pattern of behavior by a viewer. The more a viewer watches Apple content, the more Apple content the algorithm is going to feed that viewer. So if you keep producing Apple content over and over and over again, then the algorithm knows that, yes, this guy, this creator or this girl is an Apple content creator. I know where to put that video. The algorithm is not looking for people. It's looking for places to put your video. It's not really looking for, it's not trying to put you out to the most people. It's trying to put your videos in front of the correct people. That's what I'm trying to say, which I can't say. The algorithm is trying to put your videos in the correct places that it knows it will be viewed. So again, if there's somebody on YouTube binging a lot of Apple content and you are basically putting out Apple content after Apple content or whatever your subject matter of choice is, the algorithm then knows where to put your videos at. It knows who to put your videos in front of because it knows that is the content that you put out and that is what that viewer is looking for, this, that, and the other. I hope I'm making sense. I know I'm making sense. I'm going all over the place, but I think you guys have a general understanding of, yeah. Okay, here we go. Doug got it. Doug says, it's finding video for viewers. It's not finding viewers for videos. Again, the algorithm is finding video for viewers. It is not finding viewers for videos. So the algorithm is recognizing a pattern of behavior from the people that are watching YouTube and then catering to their pattern of behavior. So again, the algorithm is finding video for a particular viewer. It is not finding viewers for videos. So again, this is why you need to become a subject matter in a specific area of content so the algorithm knows where to place your video. Oh my God, to the mouthful. But it's not easy though, right? It's not easy because I know me personally, I like to do all the tech. I like to cover all the tech. I like to talk about Samsung. I like to talk about Google. I like to talk about Apple. I like to talk about LG. I like to cover all the tech. But I have learned over my first 2 years plus on YouTube that does not grow my channel because the algorithm does not know where to place my videos because I'm all over the place. So I can't grow an audience that way because I have not chosen a subject area up until this year. It took me 3 years before I figured this out. But during my first 2 years on YouTube, I was so all over the place that the algorithm did not know where to place my videos. So now that my last, 20 plus videos have been all Apple related, the algorithm is finally figuring out where to place my videos. My videos are starting to get more, they're starting to get more views, and the channel is starting to grow a little bit, not nothing major, but it is a process. It's not going to happen overnight. The algorithm needs more data. I'm feeding it more data every time I upload a video. That's why I said earlier this year, I am niching down to Apple content so the algorithm knows where to place my video. It knows who to put my videos in front of. So again, if you want to grow on YouTube, you can't be all over the place. You have to have a specific path. You have to have a content strategy in order to grow your channel. People have to know what to expect from you in order to commit to you. Damn, I'm doing a lot of talking tonight. Again, like I said earlier, this is not easy. This is a long ass grind. I've been at this for 3 years and counting, and I'm still learning something new every day. A quick tip that I just learned today. Some of you may know this already, but some of you might not know. You know how you upload videos and you like have a bunch of tags that you can add to your video to like help the algorithm identify what type of video it is and this, that, and the other, right? Did you know that the file name of your video is also a tag? I did not know that. So when I'm in Final Cut Pro, usually what I do is I can put my video title on there and then I upload the video to YouTube. Don't do that. When you whatever editing software you use or however you upload your video to YouTube, don't give it the full video name when you upload it. Make it like a tag. So like, let's say if your video is about the iPhone 12, right? Don't put the whole video title in there before you upload it. Just put iPhone 12, then upload the video, and then once the video is uploaded, then you can change the title to a more formal title. But the algorithm recognizes the video file name as a tag. I was not aware of this. I'm not sure why I didn't figure this out, but oh my Lord. So we got somebody, Fit Blonde Fitness is asking what tags are. In the when you upload a video, in the back admin area of YouTube, where you title your video and things like that, add increase and everything like that, there's a section back there for tagging. Basically, tags are metadata for the algorithm to better know where to place your video. So if you are doing a video about fitness, part of your tagging could be fitness, or if you're talking about a particular fitness machine, let's say you're talking about a row machine or a lat pull down. If your video is about that, then your tags are going to be lat pull down. Maybe it'll be shoulders, deltoids. Anything that describes what's happening in your video is a tag. So basically, tags are just metadata for the algorithm to better identify what type of video it is, what the video is about, and who to put your video in front of. So that is what tags are. Tags are just ways that the algorithm can better identify what your video is about. El Jefe, it's funny that you asked where the info is coming from because I kind of figured this out on accident, and then somebody on Twitter confirmed it for me. Another creator said that he learned years ago that the video file name is an actual tag, but it makes sense though, right? Because when you're uploading your video, I don't know if you guys noticed, but when you upload a video, when that video is uploaded to the platform, it automatically starts recommending tags for the video, and it recommends the tags based on whatever you title the video. I don't know why it took me 2 years for it to dawn on me that the algorithm was already identifying the video by the title alone. So still, you need to be aware of how you are titling your video when you upload it. Don't add the full title when you upload it. Just put a tag in there, or just put like a short, like whatever you think you want to use as a tag. Like if the video is about iPhone 12, just put iPhone 12 until it uploads to YouTube. Then the algorithm will tag that video as iPhone 12, and then you can add other tags and things like that. And then you can add a more formal title once the video is uploaded to the server and things like that. But again, I don't know why this didn't dawn on me earlier, because like I said, when I was uploading videos with the full title, the tags were automatically populating. So the algorithm was already garnering, it was already trying to figure out what my video was about by the way I was titling it. Not for whatever reason, it didn't hit me that, hello, your file name of the video is an actual tag. And so, so be aware of how you are initially titling your video before you upload them. Just understand that your video file name is a tag. The algorithm will use it to figure out what your video is about. So yeah, that is basically what it is. Let's see. Doug says, I think the name thing is more real old school YouTube. Not sure if it's relevant anymore. It's definitely relevant, because back when I was uploading like full video titles, like I said, I was getting tags already populating based on my titles. It really didn't hit me that video file name was actually acting as a tag itself, because that was the first impression that the algorithm has of my video. Because think about it. When you initially upload a video, that is the first impression that the algorithm has of your video. It's the video file name. So of course it's a tag. It's a natural tag. That's the first impression that the algorithm has. That is the first look that the algorithm has at your video before it even analyzing what's in the video. The first thing that the algorithm sees is the video file name. So of course it's a tag. Like, I don't know why they figured this out. I'm an idiot. Sometimes it takes me longer. And I never claimed to be the smartest person in the room, but at some point, I figured it out. And again, it was confirmed to me on Twitter by somebody else today. So it's like, you know what? Yeah, the video file name is a tag. So just be aware of that as well. All right, what is going on? What else I want to talk about here? Oh yeah, we got to go into, okay. So you're ready to be a YouTuber. You think you think you got what it takes. You think you can come on the platform. You think you're knowledgeable about a subject area. You're ready to rock and roll. But can you take criticism? Can you take negativity being thrown at you? Because holy Lord, you are going to get it. Actually, the more important question is, do you feel like you have to be liked by everybody? If you're one of those people that everyone has to like you, you are not going to make it on YouTube. I promise you. They will break you. The troll will break you. You have to have a thick skin if you decide to be a content creator on YouTube, because you will get your fair share of negativity thrown at you. Everybody gets negativity thrown at you. I just think it's one of the nicest people on planet Earth, but she gets trolls and negativity thrown at her every time she uploads a video. Marquette Brownlee, one of the nicest dudes on Earth. He gets his trolls, he gets his naysayers, he gets negativity thrown at him every time he uploads a video. I get somebody hating on me when I upload videos, and have they get people hating on him. You will encounter trolls. You will encounter people that will try to tear you down just because they can hide behind the anonymity of the internet. They know there's no repercussions, there's no consequences for their actions, so they're gonna throw all their trash at you. Do you have a thick skin? Will you let that stuff get to you? Because if you're gonna let it get to you, you're not gonna make it long on YouTube. You gotta have a thick skin. You gotta be able to block out the noise and just keep doing what you're doing. Everyone is not going to like you. Someone will always find a reason to dislike you. This is the way humans are. This is how human beings operate. This is nothing new. You get this in all walks of life. It's just that much more magnified when you are in the public eye, when you are a content creator on a public platform like YouTube, where you got billions of people looking at the platform per month. You are going to get your trolls. You're going to get people throwing garbage at you. You got to be able to handle that, because they're not going to stop. There's not much you can do about it. I mean, yeah, YouTube has like comment filters and you can block and hide and things like that, but that's not going to stop the troll from coming after you. They will keep coming. The best way to deal with trolls, the best piece of advice I can give you about dealing with trolls and negative Nancy's is to flat out ignore them. Because the moment you engage them, you are giving them your platform. Travis MCP talked about this a lot. Travis used to battle these trolls, and then he learned that it was taking too much of his time and that the trolls did not deserve the platform that he built. So Travis stopped engaging the trolls. Andrew Edwards doesn't even look at it. Like, if anybody trolling on his stuff, he blocks them and moves on. Do not engage the trolls. They will eat you alive. They will suck your soul if they can. If you allow them to, they will suck your soul out. Leave them alone, ignore them, and keep doing what you do. It's like I always say, if nobody's hating on you, if nobody is trolling you, you don't matter, which means you're not doing it right. So you know you are doing something right when you get people in their feelings about what you're doing. You are making an impact. Now, it might not be the impact that you envisioned when you first started becoming a creator, but you are making an impact in somebody's head because they feel some type of way about you. You are doing it right. If you got detractors, if you got naysayers, if you got trolls coming after you, you are doing it right because everyone is not going to like you. I know technically T says it's easier said than done to ignore them, but that again, if you let these trolls rent space in your head for free, then you letting them win. They're winning. They are in your head rent free, and all they're doing is tearing you down. Life is too short to be dealing with this garbage. Ignore them. Keep doing your thing, because eventually what happens is that even trolls get tired of talking to themselves. You know, it's kind of funny, like, cause you know, like women on Facebook in their DMs, they get these creepy dudes and they don't answer them, and the dudes that start talking to themselves after a while, and then eventually the dudes get tired of talking to themselves because the girls never respond and they go away. It's the same thing with trolls. Eventually the trolls will get tired of talking to themselves and they'll go away because they know they're not going to get engagement from you. So if you want the trolls to go away, don't engage. If you engage the trolls, you giving them what they want. You giving them attention, you giving them a platform, and you done messed up. Don't engage the trolls. Let them go away. Best thing I can tell you. I know, like technically T said, it's easier said than done, but it is the best way to handle trolls. Anybody on the platform will tell you that is probably the best way to deal with them. Just ignore them, let them troll, block them, do what you got to do, but ignore them and move about your business. You don't have the time. As you will learn being on the platform for any amount of time, you don't have time to deal with trolls. You got a lot of stuff going on as a creator. Trolls are the least of your worries. Do you have the drive? Do you have the desire to get to where you want to get on YouTube? Because you're going to need a lot of drive. You're going to need a lot of desire to get to the levels of being worth something on YouTube. My man Taylor Tech was at it for like 3 years before he finally blew up and his channel started taking off. A lot of trial and error, figuring out what works, what doesn't work, things like that. But you got to have a lot of internal motivation to keep going when things aren't going your way on YouTube. I had a podcast with Travis MCP a month ago, and we were talking about how he was kind of down the dumps because his channel wasn't doing that well back in January, but he was able to find the internal motivation to keep going by interacting with his hardcore community and things like that. So as a creator, you got to have that self-drive and that self-confidence to know that even when things aren't going the way that you would like, you got to know that you got to be confident. You got to be confident enough to know that no matter the outcome, you will be all right. That is the very definition of confidence. Confidence is defined, well, it's not really, but the definition of confidence that I'm telling you is that confidence is that no matter what you go through, no matter the outcome, you know that you will be all right. And you got to have a lot of confidence to be successful on YouTube, because there are going to be a lot of times where you're not getting the views, you're not getting the subscribers, and you got to have that self-confidence to know that you will be all right. You will get to where you want to go. You got to have that self-drive. You got to have that self-motivation to get to where you want to be. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. You're going to go through a bunch of down before you go through your up. You know what they say, right? It is darkest before the dawn. But once the dawn hits, baby, you're into the light. It is the darkest before the dawn. And it is the same way on YouTube. I remember John Prosser talking about this before he blew up. He was talking about how he suffered, like he was going through a major dip and he was ready to quit YouTube. That's right. Our buddy John Prosser, he calls it a dip. Like his channel wasn't doing too well. He was ready to quit the platform, but he kept going. And look where he's at now. He is the foremost tech news person on this entire platform. Hell, John Prosser is now breaking news in the tech space. So he went from a dip and almost quitting to now breaking real live news on YouTube. John Prosser is now getting news before actual tech publications get the news. He is major. Tech publications have to mention that man now. So he went from almost quitting to being a person that tech publications have to mention in their articles because they are getting their news from John Prosser. So again, you got to have that self-confidence to keep going, even when it's not going your way, even when it looks like it's all over with. When it looks like you're ready to quit, you got to have something inside you. You got to dig deep to know that you got more fight in you, and you got to continue until you get to where you want to be, because you will never know success without failure. You will never know success without failure. You must fail before you can appreciate success. It is what it is. Life is a learning process. You got to learn, but boy, once you learn and you are able to appreciate those failures, it will make your successes that much more sweeter. Like CJ No Tech just said, you got to be relentless. You got to just go after it all the time. Man, even if that means taking no days off and just keep going and going and going, you got to keep going. If you want to get to where you want to be, you got to put in the work. Because let me tell you something, nobody's going to give a damn about what you're doing more than you. You are your biggest fan. You are your biggest cheerleader. No one is going to give a damn about you and what you're trying to do besides you. If you don't care, why should anybody else care? So you got to have that motivation to keep fighting even when it doesn't look good. All right, well, yeah. Let me take a drink real quick. I am talking way too much tonight, but I'm spitting fire tonight. I'm good with it. I'm okay with this. I'm spitting fire tonight. I'm okay with this. So like I said, I wrote down like a bunch of notes for this live stream tonight, and another big aspect of doing YouTube is willing to learn. You have to learn how the platform works. You have to learn how your audience works. You have to learn what your audience wants from you before you could be successful on YouTube. If you're not willing to put in the time to learn, if you're not willing to learn how your YouTube if you're not willing to learn what your YouTube analytics are telling you, you're not going to do well. Everything is right there in your YouTube analytics. And if you don't want to go through all the analytics, then you could use aids like TubeBuddy and vidIQ. I use both. They are definitely legit. They definitely help us out as creators learn, or they help us understand, I should say, what is going on with our channel. So if you need assistance learning about what's happening with your YouTube channel, seek out TubeBuddy or vidIQ. Those applications, those extensions will help you understand what's happening with your YouTube channel. But you have to be willing to put in the work to learn how your channel works and what your channel needs and doesn't need from you before you could be successful. Everything is in front of you. I said on Twitter, and I'll say it again, the YouTube algorithm is a measurement of human behavior. The algorithm goes as the viewer goes. The algorithm is not some magical computer or whatever. It's not like that. It is basically what your viewers are doing. It's measuring how your viewers are responding to your content. So if you want to know what to do for your channel, if you want to know what works best, the algorithm is telling you, because it's going to tell you in the way that it measures the activity on your channel. That's why they always say you need to go through like your audience retention graph and see where your viewers are dropping off and things like that. Obviously, if you have like a point in your video where they always drop off, then apparently your viewers don't like that. Whatever you're doing at that point in the video, they don't like that. You need to change that up. If a certain video performs less well than the other videos that you've done, then you know that they don't like that particular video. Stop doing that video. So the algorithm is a measurement of human behavior. It is telling you what your audience likes and what they don't like. And you have to be able to read that and understand that in order for you to be successful on YouTube. You know, it's funny. I've been talking for 45 minutes about YouTube. And this is the type of stuff that like really like just grinds my gear when you got these journalists out there spitting on YouTubers and just like dismissing YouTubers as, oh my God, they just turn on the camera and hit record. No, bitch, no. It's not. No, it's not that simple. There is so much more to YouTube than your damn journalism degree than whatever you would ever know. Unless you have experience being a creator on YouTube, you do not know. Like, here's the thing about these journalism and these tech pubs, right? You get to hide behind a established tech publication, right? When you read an article on The Verge or on 9 to 5 Mac or whatever, most of the time you don't even look at who wrote the article. You look at the title and you read the article. You don't even know who wrote it. So if that person messes up with things like that, chances are they can hide behind that and they can get another chance because it's a one-off. You don't really know who that is. You don't really pay attention to who's writing the article. You do not have that type of barrier on YouTube. You don't have that armor on YouTube. They are going to want to know your name and who you are the moment you put yourself out there on YouTube. When you are on YouTube, you are a one-man band until you blow up, and then you can get a team of things like that. But when you are first starting out on the platform, you are a one-man band. You make the videos. You edit the videos. You promote and market the videos. You have to know where to disseminate the videos. You are a one-man team. Most YouTubers, if they're doing it correctly, are doing more work for one video than most journalists doing one damn shift. Are you kidding me? How can you like the unmitigated gall of some of these journalists to act like they know what goes into making YouTube content? You have no damn clue. You are clueless. You don't know because you haven't done it. Shout out to Brian Tong. I had him on my podcast a couple of weeks ago, but Brian Tong is one of the rare journalists that made the transition into YouTube. And if you guys listen to that podcast, you know that Brian learned the hard way that, holy Lord, YouTube is a lot different than working from CNET. He used to be a CNET journalist, but he went out and made his own YouTube channel, and it's a completely different world from when he was working at CNET. At CNET, he got people that can do his editing and whatever, or when he's making videos, he got editors and things like that. He got graphic designers and all that jazz at CNET. He got people that can do different things that just do not exist when you are doing it on YouTube. You are your own editor. You are your own graphic designer. You are your own marketer. You are a one-man show. It is so much work that goes into making a successful YouTube channel. These journalists have no clue unless they have tried it themselves. 90% of them probably have not tried to be a YouTuber, which is why they spit this garbage on the internet like they know what's going on, but they don't have a damn clue. It makes me chuckle. It's ridiculous. But there is a lot that goes into being a successful YouTuber and having a successful channel. Now, before I went off on that tirade, let me go back to what I was talking about the real talk of being a YouTuber. So earlier I was talking about John Prosser, right? And I was talking about how John Prosser has to be right because that's the way he builds up his credibility with his viewers on Front Page Tech. He is right more often than not, and that is how he has built up his channel base. The reason why John Prosser is right more often than he is wrong is because John Prosser does the research. You cannot come on the platform and not do your research. It is definitely important. It is life or death to the success of your YouTube channel that you must do the research into whatever subject area or topic area that you decide to partake in. Do your research. Do all the research. Make sure you cover all the bases because the moment you slip up, they will let you know that you slipped up. You will lose trust with your audience. The biggest common denominator of trust between viewer and creator is, does the creator know what they're talking about? Can the viewer trust you? And the way that they build the trust, as I keep harping on over and over and over again, is that you have to be more right than wrong, which means you have to be willing to put in the time to do the research to make sure that you know what the hell you're talking about. Because that's how you become an expert in a particular subject matter, by knowing what the hell you're talking about. And you can't know that unless you do the research into that particular subject area. So do your research. Do not try to like go around it. There's no getting around it. Know what the hell you're talking about. You cannot come out on a public platform and fake it until you make it. It doesn't work that way. There are viewers that are smarter than you. if you don't know what the hell you're talking about, they're going to call you out on it. And if it happens too many times, they're going to unsubscribe from you and throw mud on your name. They're like, he don't know what the hell you're talking about. They will call you out. They will not be kind to you because at that point, you are wasting their time. Nobody has time to waste, people. You got to do your research so your viewer doesn't feel like they're wasting their time and they can't trust you because, again, I keep alluding to John Prosser, but John Prosser always says that the number one thing he cares about more than anything on YouTube is being right because he knows that being right builds trust and credibility with his viewer, with his audience, because he does the research to make sure that he's more right than he is wrong. Do your research. Otherwise, don't even come on the platform. Just stay off the platform. If you're not willing to do the research to know what the hell you're talking about, why should I invest 5 minutes of my life to watch your video if you can't do me the service of doing your research? Now, that's not to say that you won't make mistakes. We all make mistakes. A mistake here and there is fine. But if you continuously make mistakes because you didn't do your research, that shows a lack of preparation. That shows a lack of just your appreciation of your viewers' time because you don't appreciate them because you couldn't be bothered to do your research to know what the hell you're talking about. Because again, like I said, there are people that will watch your videos that are smarter than you. They know more in your area of expertise than you do. So if you are wrong, they will call you out. So you got to do your research and know what the hell you're talking about. If you want to become an expert on YouTube, if you want to build a successful channel, if you want to build that trust and credibility with your audience, do your research so you know what the hell you're talking about. And you don't get called out and flamed on. Do your research. All right, let's see what else I got here. The other thing about being a successful content creator or having a successful channel on YouTube is you need to go out and interact with other creators. Now, I know a lot of people say that I'm going to do it on my own, blah, 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 blah. You can do that, but it's a lot better and you will have a much better experience as a creator if you go out and interact with your fellow creators, be present in their communities, in their live stream chats, in their comment section, things like that. It kind of shows that you care about the subject matter as a whole and that you are willing to conversate and communicate with other creators. The viewers see that. I cannot tell you all the amount of times where viewers, like I'll be watching a GameKey video and somebody be like, oh, wow, Vyper's in the comment section. Like, yeah, GameKey's legit. I love the GameKey, you know? But it just shows another side. If you are willing to go out into the community and be active and be a part of it, the viewers see that. And they will, even if they don't know who you are, like if I'm going to a GameKey video and I'm watching it and I leave a comment, you know, like I said, if a lot of people are interacting with my comment because they might know who I am or they've seen my live stream or whatever, then somebody that doesn't know who Vyper is might check out Vyper and then they might subscribe or rock with me because they see me interacting in other creator communities. So you don't have to, but I would highly recommend you interact with your fellow creators. Like I got to tell you guys all the time, if much drama as there is in the tech community, overall, the tech community takes care of one another. And there are a lot of other different communities on YouTube that are the same way. Creators take care of each other. Yes, it's a competition. Well, it kind of, but not really. But I think above all those, creators will be willing to take care of each other, and they will be willing to take care of you if you are legit. Again, like I tell you guys, when I have like Mr. Mobile or Bored at Work or Marquette Brownlee on my live streams, they're not on there because I just asked them to. No. They are on there because they have seen my name in their community. They have seen my name in their comment sections. They have checked out my content. They've vetted me. So they know that I am a person who is about that work, who is putting in the work, who supports them. I cannot tell you guys how it annoys me to no end when I have like up-and-coming creators coming to my Twitter DMs trying to be on my live stream, and I've never heard of them. I've never seen them in my live streams. I don't see them in my comment section, but they want to be on my live streams because I guess they feel like they can interact with a bigger YouTuber. If I have a bigger YouTuber on, they want to interact with that person. I'm thinking to myself, I don't know you. Who the hell are you? Why would I let you on my platform and I don't even know you? Like, no. You gotta be present. You gotta give a damn. Like, you don't exist in a bubble. I mean, you can, but that's not the best way to go about it. You gotta be out there interacting with your fellow creators, because I cannot tell you how valuable as a creator that is. We learn from each other. We as creators, we learn from each other, and we talk to each other. You will be surprised how much I've learned about YouTube from fellow creators. I remember, I think it was like a couple of years ago. I mean, a couple of years ago, me and Travis MCP was having a chat about analytics. I wasn't really hip to the analytics back then, but Travis is an analytics nerd, so we had a chat about analytics. Me and Christian Taylor, we chat a lot. He felt confident enough to tell me in a Discord DM that I needed to improve my audio. Had I not been sociable enough for him to approach me like that, I would have never known that my audio was trash, and I would have still been sounding like I was underwater and whatnot. So when Christian Taylor came into that DM and told me that I needed to improve my audio, I went out and I brought a Blue Yeti, and I took off from there. But you got to be willing to communicate with your fellow creator, because they understand what you're going through. They can help you grow. You can help them grow. It's a give and take. It's not just all about you. Sometimes you have to be willing to help your fellow man. That will bring you a lot. Like, it's weird. Like, it's weird because you don't really think about giving after receiving, but sometimes when you give, it comes back to you. You receive. So don't be afraid to give your time to other creators, because you will get that back. Karma has an interesting way of working out. Don't be too proud or don't be too big to interact with your fellow creator. It will make a world of difference. You should definitely do that. I would not be where I am today on the platform if I hadn't reached out to my fellow creators on the platform. They have been nothing but nice to me. They have rocked out with me. So I can definitely speak from experience when I tell you, interact with your fellow creator if you're going to be doing this stuff. Don't be trying to go all Lone Ranger. That ain't the way. That's not the move. Especially with how ruthless YouTube is. We need each other, man. Now more than ever, we need each other as creators. You don't want to be a one-man show on this platform today. Like, the platform is ruthless. We need each other to, like, make sure that people know that we're putting out content and things like that, because half the time the damn notifications don't work anyway and all that other jazz. But I digress. 57 minutes. Holy crap. Getting hot in here, y'all. Getting hot in here. Like DJ said, man, we are better together, baby. That's right. We are better together. El Jefe, since I learned the most about YouTube from Travis MCP, Brandon Didn't Tech Today, John Prosser, Roberto Blake, and the Nimmin Brothers. Amen, man. Amen. El Jefe, he's a one-man wolf pack. I know, man. Don't be afraid to reach out to your fellow creators. Don't be afraid to reach out. All right. This next one is a pretty big one. I kind of alluded to it earlier, but if you're going to be a creator on YouTube and you want to be successful on the platform, you need to know your purpose. Why are you on the platform? What do you hope to achieve on the platform? What is your purpose on the platform? Because when you know your purpose, that will go a long way for you towards you developing that self-confidence to keep going, even when the chips are down, even when things aren't going your way. If you know your purpose, if you know your purpose and you know what you're trying to do, then you will have that motivation to keep going. And then the other thing is that will bring you joy, and you'll enjoy creating content. I think probably one of the most important things about being a creator is enjoying what you create. Because again, there are going to be ups on the platform and there are going to be downs on the platform. But if you enjoy what you make, it won't matter, because you'll keep going anyway. I am the man about tech. I eat, sleep, breathe technology. Yes, I've niched down to Apple content, but I'm the captain of the team. I call myself the captain of Team Apple, so I enjoy making Apple content. So no matter what my channel is doing, I'm still coming out with videos every week, because I genuinely enjoy making videos. So it doesn't matter if YouTube is doing me dirty or YouTube is doing me good. I'm going to keep doing what I do. And because I know my purpose. My purpose is to educate and inform and entertain you about everything happening in the world of Apple and technology in general. That is my purpose. That is why I am on the platform. I mean, yes, I would love my channel to blow up and things like that. Yes, one day I would love to make a living doing YouTube. But before all of that, I want to help you. I want to educate you. I want to entertain you, because before all the other crap can happen, I got to be sincere in what I'm trying to do for you as a viewer. So again, if you're a creator and you're on the platform, know your purpose, know why you're doing it, and make sure it's a legitimate reason. Because if you're just doing it for fame or money, I told y'all when I first started this like 50 or an hour ago, that ain't the way. You ain't going nowhere. You're not going nowhere fast. You won't last long. I cannot tell you how many people I first started doing or how many people that I first how many. Okay, like why can I not talk tonight? I can't tell you how many people that were around when I first started making content that are no longer here. They're gone. They're not even on a platform no more, or they moved to a different platform, or they're just not creating anymore. There's a lot of them that are not here no more, and they were here when I first started making content, but for whatever reason, they stopped making content. I have no plans to stop it. I am here because I know why I'm here, and I have an understanding. I have a purpose of being on a platform. My purpose will always serve me to make sure that I'm putting out the content for you. Know your YouTube purpose, know why you're on the platform, and enjoy what you make. When you are thinking about picking a subject matter, make sure that you are passionate about that subject matter, and make sure that you're willing to learn about that subject matter so you can relay that accurately and passionately to your viewer. Because again, you have to enjoy what you create. Otherwise, you'll burn out. You will say the hell with it, and then you'll just quit anyway. And then what are you doing? So you gotta have a purpose, baby. Have your purpose. I alluded to this a little bit earlier, but if you become a content creator, if you're planning on becoming a YouTuber, you better be prepared to fail. You will fail. It's not a matter of if, it is only a matter of when. We all fail. You're not going to be an overnight success. It's not going to happen. Things are going to not go your way on the platform. You will have a video that absolutely tanks. It will be a video that you put your heart and soul into, and it will tank. Are you ready for that? Because it's going to happen a lot, and it might happen over and over and over again. But again, that harkens back to what I was talking about earlier. You got to have that self-motivation to be able to keep going, even if that does happen, because again, it is darkest before the dawn. So are you prepared to fail? Because you're going to fail on the platform. Actually, this is a lot like baseball, right? Because the best baseball players have a batting average of like, what, 30%? I mean, they fail 70% of the time. The best baseball players have a 30% batting average, bro. So that means they fail 70% of the time they're at bat. You got to be prepared to fail so you can know how to succeed. Be prepared to fail on YouTube. You're going to fail. It's not a matter of if, it's only a matter of when, and how will you react? Will you get off the mat and keep going and keep fighting and keep trying? Or are you going to quit because you're going to fail? And Hefe says, Fit Blonde says failure is a part of life. I can't read. Exactly. We all learn from failure. Failure is a part of life. Be prepared to fail because you're going to fail. And on the flip side, do you know how to succeed? When you have a win on YouTube, do you know what to do with that success? Because you can't be complacent either. Just because you have a video that pops off, that you're not done. You got to keep going. You got to keep reproducing that. So just like you got to be prepared to fail, you got to be prepared to succeed. If you have a video that pops off that is doing well, you got to know how to follow up on that. You got to keep doing it. You got to keep reproducing that result. You got to figure out what worked and then be able to reproduce that over and over and over again to sustain that success. Because ultimately, YouTube is about sustained success. Are you prepared to succeed? Yes, you got to be prepared to fail, but at the same time, you better be prepared to succeed, because you're going to succeed on the platform too. If you try hard enough and long enough, at some point, you will succeed. And you got to know how to handle that when you succeed. So be prepared to fail, but also be prepared to succeed and know what to do once you do succeed. Because again, when you succeed, it's not over with. Once you succeed, that is only the beginning. Can you follow that up? Can you keep producing hit after hit? Are you ready to react when you get your moment? because like Eminem said, you got one shot. Can you capture it? Or will you lose yourself? It is what it is. So yeah, be prepared to succeed, baby. Whew. And on top of being prepared to succeed, can you recognize patterns? This is about YouTube analytics again, things like that. But you have to be able to recognize patterns. Again, you have to recognize what is working, and you have to be able to recognize what is not working. And that's recognizing patterns. And that is looking at how your videos are performing, different aspects of YouTube analytics and things like that. Recognize patterns, because you will need to recognize patterns in order to be able to know how to react to the patterns that you are seeing. So be on the lookout for patterns in your video views and things like that. Know what's happening, recognize the patterns, know what to do. So, for the last 1 hour and 5 minutes, I have pretty much given you a crash course in YouTube 101. So, my fellow creators, they know all this. They've experienced it. They experience it every day. They know all this. But if you are considering coming on the platform after listening to me for the last hour and 6 minutes, are you ready? Do you have what it takes? Do you think you have what it takes to do what we do? Because as I just explained for the last hour, it is not easy. It's going to take a lot of work, a lot of grind, long hours, a lot of learning, research, success, failure, thick skin. It takes a lot to be a content creator on YouTube or anywhere for that matter. But I'm talking about YouTube because that's where I rock. But it takes a lot to be a YouTube creator. So after listening to me for the last hour and 6 minutes, are you ready? Do you think you have what it takes? Are you prepared to put yourself out there in the public to be scrutinized, marginalized, ridiculed, trolled, naysayed? But at the same time, are you ready to succeed? Are you ready to have people follow you? Are you ready to have people look up to you? Because people will follow you. As much negativity as there is out there, there's more positivity, right? So if you become a creator, are you ready to lead people? Because we as creators, we are leaders. We lead in our subject areas. People look up to us. So are you ready to take that torch and lead? Are you ready to be a leader in your area of subject or your area of expertise? Are you ready to lead? Are you ready to stand up? Will the real creator please stand up? Are you ready to stand up and take that torch and lead? And maybe, just maybe, other people will follow in your footsteps. And because of you, they might want to become creators one day. I have had people tell me, which is kind of crazy, but I have had people tell me that they started YouTube channels because of me, which is just mind-blowing. But that is the beauty of being on YouTube and being in the public eye. Yeah, there's a lot of drama and things like that. But when you are passionate about what you do and you're successful, people will look up to you. They will adore you. They will rock with you. They will stand by you. And you will create a new generation of people that want to be like you. People that want to be creators in your image. Now, actually, I didn't talk about this earlier, but I'll probably talk about it right now. There are a lot of creators on the platform. So if you're thinking about becoming a creator, you might have your favorite creators like me, like my favorite tech creator, Flossy Carter. I love John Prosser, Taylor Tech. I love all these guys. And I've only been doing it for 3 years or whatever. So when I was first starting out, a lot of people called me a fake Flossy Carter. They said I was trying to imitate Flossy Carter. Anybody that watched any of my 400 plus videos knows that that's a bunch of BS. But it goes to highlight my next point. You can have inspirations. You can have people that you look up to. You can have creators that you might model your content after, but by no means should you try to imitate or copy another creator. That is the road to nowhere. Viewers are not dumb. If you're trying to come on here and be the next Casey Neistat, if you try to come on here and be the next MKBHD, they will eat you alive. Because why would they watch you when they can have the original? Don't try to copy another creator. Come on here. Be yourself. Yes, it is okay to take inspiration from your fellow creators, your favorite creators. You could take little tidbits in here and there and integrate them into your content strategy and the way you deliver your content. But you should not be trying to come in here and directly copy other creators. Viewers will flesh that out. They will eat you alive. They will boot you off the platform faster than you can say the Apollo, son. They will eat you alive. Don't do that. Like El Jefe just said, you got to be different. You got to be different. Don't come on here trying to be like somebody else. You will crash and burn fast. You got to come on here and be yourself. You're going to take your lumps, and that's okay. You will take your lumps. It's okay to take your lumps. It's all a part of the learning process and becoming a better creator. We all have a learning process. Go back and watch my first video to where I am now. Go back and watch Marquez's first video to where he's at now. We all start somewhere. Your first video is going to be trash. Everybody's first video is trash. But if you do it over and over and over again, eventually you get better, you get more comfortable, you start to add things to your repertoire, and then you begin to blossom out as a creator. But don't come on here trying to copy and imitate other creators. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not the move. That is not the move. Take inspiration, but imitate. Take inspiration, but don't imitate. Like Orlando said, nobody's channel to see how it starts. I got a friend on Facebook who loves to say that your situation is not your conclusion. So take that to heart. However you start, whatever situation you're in right now, your current situation is not your conclusion. You can always improve upon it and learn and be better. Your current situation is not your conclusion. How you start off on YouTube is not how you'll finish. If you put in the time, the effort, the work to get better, you will get better. You will grow. You will ultimately become the best version of yourself on the platform. Anybody that's been doing it for any length of time can tell you that I am right. Go look at Sarah Dici's first video to where she's at now. World's different. Zach Toss Tech is in the chat. Go look at his first video to where he's at now. World's different. Painfully on the Tech, John Prosser, any of your favorite creators, go look at their very first video to where they're at now. It's like two different people, completely different people, because they learned. They put in the time and the effort to get better, and they learned over time, repetition, doing it over and over and over again, getting better, getting more comfortable, adding more to their repertoire. Repetition, baby. The comfort level comes, but it comes in due time. It comes in from you putting in the work to do it over and over and over again. Michael Pepper got a joke talking about his microphone can't handle copying me. I don't think anybody's microphone can handle copying me. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah. Exactly. No, don't look at any of my first videos. See, exactly though. But if you do go look at Zach's first video, then you will know that he gotten world better than when he first started out because he put in the work to get better. So don't think just because your videos aren't the best or they don't measure up to your favorite creator. Oh, that's another thing I need to talk about. Damn, I keep figuring out things to talk about tonight. This is cool. Don't think just because your first video isn't what you envisioned, that's not your conclusion. If you keep doing it, you'll get better. Just put in the time, put it in the work, and practice. I know it's kind of weird to say, right? But practice. Practice in front of a mirror. Practice anywhere. I don't know. Practice. Practice makes perfect. Well, not perfect, but practice makes you better. Do it over and over and over again. You will get better. Oh, okay. So I'm glad this clicked in my brain because I didn't talk about this tonight, and I need to talk about this. If you are a new creator starting out on the platform, for the love of God, do not compare yourself to your favorite creator. Do not come on here comparing yourself. Like if you're a tech creator and starting out, and you're just starting out, do not come on here comparing yourself to Jonathan Morrison, Marquette Brownlee, Flossie Carter. Are you out of your mind? They have been doing it for a decade. You're just starting out. You're going to be nothing like Marquette. You're going to be nothing like Flossie Carter. They are seasoned content creators. They are hell, at this point, they're professionals. You are not a professional. You are a rookie. You got to get your feet wet. You ain't even in the game yet. You're not in the game yet. They're at the top of the game. You're just in the game. You're not even in the game yet. Do not compare yourself to other creators. We all have our unique individual journeys that we must travel to get to wherever it is that ultimately we'll get to. but you will not get there by comparing yourself to another creator. That is what is that saying? Comparison is the theft of joy. Do not compare yourself to your favorite creators. That ain't the move. That's gonna lead to depression and you quitting and everything else that's negative. Do not compare your journey to another creator's journey. It is vastly different. Don't do that. You don't deserve that, and it's not accurate. It's not realistic. There's no way that you're gonna come on the platform wet behind the ear, breath smelling like Similac, making videos like Marquette Brownlee. You're not doing that. I know I just quoted Stephen A, but it's okay. You're not doing that. You're not making videos like Marquette Brownlee if you're just starting out. Marquette has 10 years of experience. You got a day. So don't compare yourself to your favorite creators. Hell, don't compare yourself to anybody. Just enjoy your own journey. I promise you, that is the best way to go about it. Don't make any comparisons. Don't look at other creators. Don't look at their numbers. Don't look at their views. Don't look at their sub count. None of that has anything to do with you. Your journey is yours and yours alone. Do not compare yourself to your favorite creators. Do not compare yourself to any other creators because your journey will be unique all its own. The only thing that you should be trying to do as a new creator is being better than your last video. Let me repeat that. If you want to compare yourself to somebody as a new creator, compare you to you. Your goal as a new creator on this platform is to be better than your last video. I promise you, if you approach it like that, holy Lord, you will reach the top of the top because you will gradually get better each and every video. Your goal, again, for the last time, your goal as a new creator is to be better than your last video. That's it. Simple. That's it. That's not hard. Go back and watch your videos. Pay attention to what you liked about the video. Pay attention to the things that you didn't like about the video. Then work on yourself and figure it out. Do not compare yourself to other creators. Be better than your last video. That's it. That's all. That's all you got to do. I promise you. That is the best way to go about it. You will be satisfied. You will get better over time because you are gradually making improvements because you are comparing yourself to your last video. If you be better than your last video every time, you will win. Let's see. El Jefe said 3 years and I still can't get my lighting right. Hey, man. Again, it's a day-by-day thing. One day at a time, right, El Jefe? One day at a time. The Arden Table says, do your best and learn as you go. Michael Jordan wasn't a great basketball player overnight, right? Nope. Actually, true story, Michael Jordan got cut from his high school basketball team. Yeah, Michael Jordan got cut from his high school basketball team. And what did he do? Oh, nothing. He just went on to become the greatest basketball player of all time because he had the confidence in himself to do that. You can do the same thing. It's up to you. We got BenderTube out here. What's up, BenderTube? How you doing? And Shannon agreed. She couldn't agree more. Her first videos were not great. I think she lying. I've seen her first video. She's lying, but hey, I'm just messing with you. But yeah, yeah. All you got to do as a new creator is be better than your last. Hell, any creator. Actually, this is advice for any creator, new or old. All you have to do is be better than your last video. No matter how long you've been doing this, if you're better than your last video, you are winning. Period. Doesn't matter if you're Marquez or Viper. Be better than your last video, you'll win. Simple as that. Zach says The Rock was cut from the Calgary Stampeders. I did not know that. Wow. I mean, how much do you have to suck to get cut from a CFL team? Now we got him. I did not know that The Rock was cut from a CFL football team. Wow, that's interesting. But again, like Zach said, The Rock, the highest paid actor in the world right now, was cut from a CFL team. And look where he's at now because he didn't give up on himself. I'm telling you all, self-motivation is a hell of a thing, bro. When you have the confidence in yourself to do great things, nothing will stop you. Nothing. That's right, Simple Taste. MJ altered the game forever, man. MJ altered the game forever. The Rock was a practice player on a CFL team. Wow. And now he's the highest paid actor in the world. Go figure. That's a hell of a come up, man. That's a beautiful thing, though. But that's just the beauty of hard work. Hard work pays off. I'm a firm believer in hard work paying off. If you work hard and try to better yourself each and every day, it will pay off. I have seen it happen over and over and over again. Put it in the work and it'll pay off. Like Jason said, Tom Brady, the greatest football player ever, probably was a 6th round pick. So he went from being a 6th round pick to quite possibly becoming the greatest football player ever because Tom Brady put in the work to be the greatest football player ever. The only thing that's separating you from your own greatness is you. You are your own limitation. You are your only limitation. The only thing that's stopping you is you. Why is Fit Blonde Fitness trolling my chat, though? Tom Brady's not coming to the Bears. The Bears are not going to pay him, okay? Tom Brady's about to get paid $30+ million by anybody he wants except the Bears, okay? The Bears are not paying him $30 million. Ryan Pace is too cheap, okay? Actually, not even Ryan Pace. The McCaskeys are too cheap. We're not paying Tom Brady that type of money, especially given how old he is. The Bears aren't about that life. Now, if they do, holy Lord, but the Bears aren't about that life. They ain't about that life. Sorry. But I digress. That's right. That's right. Michael Jordan had that Mamba mentality before Kobe made it a thing. You're right, man. You're right. You're right. That Mamba mentality is it. But that is pretty much all I got for you guys tonight. Before I get out of here, do you guys got any comments, questions you want me to answer, anything you want me to talk about? Questions about anything I went over tonight? Let me know and I'll try to answer them best I can. Like I told you guys earlier, I am not a YouTube guru. I'm just telling you the platform from how I have experienced it in my first 3 years of doing YouTube. So I don't know everything. I don't pretend to know everything, but I have experience enough to know what to tell you guys on how to succeed on the platform because I've had a little success on here. Like I said, I haven't done anything major on the platform, but y'all are here. You're watching me tonight, aren't you? So apparently I've done something to make you want to come and watch me. So I can give you a little bit. So I'm not no YouTube guru, but I can give you a little bit. So if you got questions, comment for me, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to tell you all to go enjoy your Friday. I'm about to get up out of here and chill out. So questions, send them my way. I am here. The man about tickets here to answer your questions. Let's go. All right, let's see. Why is StreamYard always lagging? Damn. No. I pay monthly for this crap. Actually, y'all pay monthly for this crap because you all are the reason why I keep StreamYard because y'all always making donations every month and we keep StreamYard going, but this thing just be lagging on the chat though. Let's see. Tish says, let me read this. Oh, there it is. Tish says, my biggest thing in doing YouTube learning was to learn to ask for help when I need it. You can't grow alone. This is the best group of people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. Oh, we love you too, Tish. But she's right. I talked about it earlier. Don't be afraid to reach out to your fellow creators. You will have an entirely different experience if you're not afraid to reach out to your fellow creators. It is amazing how we take care of each other. All right, Jason saying, what would you say is the biggest thing you've learned, Viper? I guess he's talking about YouTube related. Besides the fact that you have to absolutely niche down to grow your channel, the biggest thing I've learned on the platform besides niching down is not being afraid to reach out to other creators, no matter how big they are. Marquez Brownlee is probably the most famous tech reviewer in the entire world, and I've had him on my live stream 4 times because I was not afraid to reach out to him. Do not be afraid to reach out. And your sub count doesn't matter. What does matter is your resume. Don't reach out if you don't have anything to show for it. If you have not put in the work, do not reach out. You'll look like a fool. But if you have put in the work and if you reach out, because if you reach out, they're gonna check you out. They're gonna see what you're doing on the platform. So if you have a body of work that you feel comfortable in, then by all means reach out to your fellow creators and the sky's the limit. But don't be afraid to reach out. Let's see. All right, so Simple Tech wants me to clarify the tag thing about that. So just to clarify, I need to upload the title something simple and clear, and then add more tabs for a formal title post upload. Kind of. So when you upload the video, before you upload the video, don't like when you like titling the video, do not add the full title. Just add a keyword, because that keyword can be used as a tag, and then that's how the algorithm will first recognize your video. So again, like I said earlier, let's say your video is about the iPhone 12, but the full title is the iPhone 12 will be in short supply come September, right? So the full title of the video is the iPhone 12 will be in short supply this September. Don't add that whole title. Just put iPhone 12, upload the video, and then once the video is uploaded to YouTube, then add the rest of the title and then tag the video as such, because what the algorithm will do is it will recognize that the video is about the iPhone 12, and then it will suggest tags to you. So don't upload the whole title. Just upload a keyword. The keyword should represent what your video is about, and then the algorithm will recognize that keyword, and it will suggest tags, and then it will have an initial idea what your video is about. So the video file name, as what I'm talking about basically, is a tag. That's why I said don't add the whole title when you're uploading the video. Just upload a key, or just put a keyword in there so the algorithm can identify what the video is about, upload it, and then once the video is uploaded, then add the rest of the title, because the algorithm will key on that keyword, or it will hone in on that keyword, and then that's the first impression that the algorithm has of that video. It's that video file name. Let me make sure. I hope I answered that question. Let's see. Okay, he says, how long for the algorithm wants, or what's the right timing? Okay, so basically all you have to do is add the keyword, hit upload. Once the video is uploaded, then you can add the title. All you have to do is upload the video. That's it. Once it's uploaded, then you can edit it or add the titles and do what you got to do. Add the rest of the title. But before you make that initial upload, don't add the entire title. Just add that keyword that defines your video, upload it, and then once it's uploaded, add the rest of the title, and there you go. All right. Like, hopefully I answered the question. Let's see. All right. Correct. Upload. Just add the keyword as the title, upload it, and then once it's uploaded, add your tags and the rest of the title. Correct. There you go. Yep. Exactly. That's exactly what you want to do. Did you know some really just say niche down to McDonald's? He said niche down to McDonald's. I'm done. All right. Anthony says, do you know what Apple did to Ben Geskin? He alluded to them not appreciating renders based on available rumors. I have no idea, but I can guess. Apple is a very tight-ass company. And what I mean by that is they don't want any information out there that they didn't put out there themselves. So if you got people like Ben Geskin putting out leaks and rumors, Apple they don't like that. They don't like that. So I'm guessing I don't know what they could have did with him, because he's not an actual, I guess he does have a YouTube channel. Maybe he uploaded something to his channel and he got copyright claimed or something. Maybe. Other than that, I don't know. But like I said, Apple is tight about that stuff, and they don't want any information out there that they didn't put out there themselves. And if he uploaded a video using an Apple concept or something like that, they might have copyright claimed this video. I don't know. But yeah, Apple doesn't like anybody talking about Apple besides Apple. So I don't know. All right. Any other questions or comments before I get out of here for tonight? Let me know. I know I threw a lot of information at you guys tonight, but I'm doing the best I can here. You guys can go back, watch the replay. This is not a long live stream, so if you want to learn all these details, the replay will be available. You could like rewind some parts if you need to rewind parts. You can watch them, rewatch them, things like that. So, hey, man, I'm just doing the best I can. Like I said, I am no expert, but I've been doing this for a few years now, so I have a few ideas. And what you do with this information is your business. Don't take what I say as bond. I'm just giving you tips and advice based on what I've experienced. What you do with the information I presented tonight is on you. But yeah, man, that's about it. Let's see. Shannon said, "Love seeing you." I'm actually going to watch the bit that I missed too. Love seeing you too, Shannon. We gotta get you back on Friday Night Vyp, Shannon. We gotta work that out. I know you are busy with kids. Actually, before I go, how is the little baby doing? How's the little girl doing? How is Shannon's little girl? I know you are living your best life over with the little one, no doubt. All right, Jonathan, it's not just this stream that's great for new starters. Hey, the stream is for everybody, man. Like, even if you're an established creator on YouTube, I mean, you already know this stuff anyway. But this stream is a nice refresher course in case you forgot some of it. So, I mean, hey, like I said, I'm just giving you guys what I've experienced over the past 3 years. I mean, what you do with the information is up to you. You can listen to me. You don't have to listen to me. Hey, what you do, I don't care. You know where to find me. I'm not hard to find. You know where to find me. I'm gonna be doing my thing. Let's see. Fit Blonde says she learned a lot. I'm glad you learned a lot. I'm glad I can help out a little bit. Like I said, I'm not an expert, but I know a few things. Haha. Shannon says she's crazy busy with her, but she's doing amazing. Yes, no doubt. Yes, Shannon. We definitely set that up. Got to get you back on here. No doubt. But thank you guys for watching tonight. If you donated a coffee or a super chat, thank you very much for supporting me. I appreciate you all. Love you all. Love rocking with you. But I'm about to get up out of here. Again, if you guys missed anything, you can go back watch the replay. It'll be available to you. And hopefully you learned something tonight, man. I mean, I know I threw a lot of information at you guys tonight, but hopefully you learned something. And that's about it. The Ethnic says, are you keeping an eye on Starlink? I don't know much about Starlink besides what Taylor Tech uploaded in his video, so I need to go back and do more research about that. But I know it has something to do with satellite internet or something like that, so I need to go and do more research on that. But I don't know too much right now besides what he uploaded in that video he did the other day. But Jonathan says, "Hey, Vyp, what's up, Jonathan? What can I do for you, sir? What can I do for you?" I think Jonathan's just trolling me right now, but I'm gonna give him a minute. I'm gonna give him a minute, and I'm gonna get out of here. Jonathan. Okay. Do you have a playlist on the channel focused on all these great advice videos? No. I don't have a playlist because I never know when the live streams are gonna go that way. A lot of times Friday Night Vyper goes any which way, so I don't know when it's gonna become a one of those type of streams. So I have no idea. And unfortunately, I can't really remember what stream went that way. I mean, you know how these go, man. Some of these streams end up being 8 hours long. I am not going back and watching 8 hours to figure out what stream is which. So, I mean, unfortunately, I can't help y'all with that. But hey, at least you know that this stream is all about getting started on YouTube, and it's there for the taking if you want to go back and go through it. But yeah, man, I can't go back and determine which stream was like YouTube stuff and which one is not, because that's the nature of Friday Night Vyp. I never know what's going to happen on any given stream. So I have no idea how to go back and make playlists for those. But like I said, at least you have this stream to go back and reference if you want to do that. But on that note, I'm getting out of here. I will be back on a Monday night probably, or I don't know, whenever the next podcast is. But plan on Monday night being my return for the podcast. But until the next time, baby, this your boy Vyper, the man about tech. You know where to find me. So come back for more.